Hey class, this is Dr. Willis. I wanted to take a moment to officially welcome you to SNHU 107 and also welcome you to the university. You could have chosen any online curriculum institution, but you chose SNHU, and let me tell you, you won't regret it. SNHU has some of the best faculty, resources, staff. As you probably have seen, your advisors are awesome. So you've made a great choice, and we're happy to have you. But welcome to the course. We're in week one. I kind of already gave you a brief announcement, a written announcement, and that's typically how I'll flow. I'll have a written announcement sometimes. Sometimes I'll do a video. So they'll interchange back and forth. So I try to do a video announcement whenever I really want to explain something, and if there's any confusion, and always to introduce the course. So you can be on the lookout for both of those, written and video. All right, so module one. So what we want you to do before we always get started within the module is go ahead and look at your task list for the week. We want you to print that off or download it, save it, do whatever you have to. That way you can keep up with everything we have throughout the week. So if you print that off, there's really no way you can forget what's due. So my recommendation, before the week starts, print it off, download it, save it, screenshot it, do whatever you have to do so you don't forget the assignments that are due for the week. And we have a few of those this week. We have a quiz, we have a SMART measure assessment, and we also have a discussion board. And weeks will typically flow, you'll typically have a discussion board and a Learn SMART activity. There's a few weeks within the course that you'll have a couple more assignments attached to that. But typically, it's only going to be a discussion board and a Learn SMART activity. But for this week, the quiz is going to be due on Sunday. Now, you can take this quiz as many times as you need to make a 100%. Okay? Do not make less than a 100% A on this assignment, because you can take it an infinite amount of times. So if you make a C, take it again. B, take it again. You make an A, you're done. All right, that's going to be due on Sunday. You can take it as many times as you need. The discussion board. Now, the discussion board, it's two-part. All right, it's two-part because you have to do an initial post and you have to respond to at least two peers. All right, this is critical. Most students, and I've taught this course 25 times. All right, most students forget to respond to two peers. So your initial post is going to be due by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And you want to respond to two peers by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Now, on that initial post for this week, what we're asking you to do is introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, what you like to do, what you're majoring in, what you like to do for a future career, all of that good stuff. And the second part of that question is going to ask you to look at the syllabus. Look at the syllabus in our course and view the weeks. Look at the different modules. And you're going to talk about the week or module that interests you the most and explain why. This is critical. In this course, the explain why is where you earn your points, because you don't want to just say, I like week one. Great, right? I like week one because it introduced the course. We're able to learn about the syllabus, the expectations. I'm most excited for this reason. Okay, so you never want to give a blanket, I like week three because I just do. We don't want to do that. We always want to explain further. So you want to have that initial post in by Thursday. You want to respond to two peers, and responding has etiquette. You want to address your peers by name. You want to always point out the positive in their post, and you can question them about certain things, but always positive. And make sure you're detailed and thorough there as well. And lastly, we have a SMART measure assessment that's going to be due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And that assessment will be automatically graded. Once you complete it, you should see a grade, or I may have to go in and grade that as well, just manually. But that's going to be due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. as well. So that's a quick breakdown of what we have this week. So that's the quiz due Sunday. Remember, take it as many times as you need. The initial post in the discussion board due Thursday by 11:59 p.m. Respond to at least two peers by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. and the SMART Measure assessment also due by Sunday. Here's also a quick tip. Discussion board assignments, the initial post in response to your peers, cannot be completed after the due date. So once the week closes, you can no longer do those assignments. Anything else, like when we get into the SMART measures and the Learn Smarts, those can be done late. But discussion board assignments cannot, because after the week closes, you can't fully participate in that discussion board because it's closed. So that's why we don't allow you to go back and do it. But that's really all I have for this week. Remember, print off your task list. Take some of that advice I left in that written announcement. Make sure you log in every day. You find your groove. You figure out what time, what day works for you to get your assignments done. You participate fully. You speak to your advisor. You contact me via email, text message. I think I left my phone number in the course. So just don't fall behind. Don't get discouraged. If you have questions or concerns, don't be afraid to reach out. All right. And this is a long announcement. 6 minutes. I won't have announcements this long ever. But I wanted to make sure I fully introduced the course and made sure you knew what was going on for this week. All right. Y'all have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.